how to increase DHT levels and decrease estrogen levels on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. Okay, guys, you really need to understand that these pathways are really competitive. Okay, so if estradiol production is high, okay, then your DHT will be low. Okay, so especially if you are on TRT, okay, so you're not healthy, you are overweight, all these kind of things. Okay, so most likely you will not get the benefits. Okay, maybe you will get benefits like for a few months, and then it will, you know, backfire. Okay, so, and the reason is, okay, so I tell every guy, okay, you need to have a proper level of DHT. Okay, so DHT is not enemy, the same estradiol or estrogen is not the enemy, but you need to have proper levels. Okay, so, and especially if you are on TRT, your estradiol levels can rise significantly, and this will also block the action of DHT. And in this video I will show you how to increase DHT, okay, and lower estrogen, okay, especially estradiol, because estradiol is the like most potent form of estrogen. Okay, so type of ester and frequency matter. Okay, so different esters will give you different spikes in estradiol. Okay, so injecting more frequently will give you less spikes of estradiol. Also, type of ester is extremely crucial. Okay, another two things. Almost every guy, when they come to TRT clinic, okay, so they are most likely inflamed, or they have high body fat. Okay, so TRT clinic will not tell you, okay, to lose weight, okay, and to get rid of the inflammation. They will not even test. Okay, when I work with my clients, and I got many clients on TRT coming from TRT clinics because things are not working as they would like to be. Okay, so if you need to work with me, under this video there is a link for my coaching. But like I said, inflammation and body fat. Okay, one well-known doctor called testosterone doctor, he's talking about this every single day. Okay, inflammation is the biggest problem for testosterone. Okay, so gut health, all these kind of things. Okay, most of my clients, even if they are older, I am able to increase testosterone significantly because I fix the root cause. Okay, so it's not always about testosterone booster. They can help. Okay, so they can help, TRT can help, but you need to bear in mind that you really need to fix the root cause, because soon or later, okay, everything will backfire. Okay, and for example, testosterone boosters, will you be the whole life on testosterone boosters? Because I work with guys like this, okay, even 60 years old, even older, okay, but they take testosterone boosters, they get testosterone level to, I don't know, maybe 800, 900, my last client, over 1000, but also with correction of inflammation, 1000 naturally, okay, and but once they stop, this will drop. Okay, so you really need to understand that best results are by fixing inflammation and body fat. Okay, body fat for DHT 15% optimal. Okay, so more than 20% you will start to produce more estradiol. Okay, or you will aromatize a lot. Okay, so yeah, so I've been talking about another thing, 5-alpha reductase enzyme. Okay, so 5-alpha reductase enzyme will convert your testosterone into DHT, okay? And in many guys, the older you get, first thing, if you take the wrong supplements, okay, if you maybe took finasteride, dutasteride, your 5-alpha reductase will be downregulated, blocked, or, you know, the ratio will not be good. Okay, so yeah, I work with many different guys, and they come to me and like, my testosterone is 1200, but there are still problems, my erections are not that good, you know, all these kind of things, I'm not feeling like a man. That's the problem, guys. Okay, so most benefits are from DHT, and if you are on testosterone or something, your testosterone itself is pretty high, but your DHT is low, okay, then you have a problem because you will have more likely higher estradiol level, and higher estradiol level will block your testosterone efforts, okay? It's that easy, because you can have even 3000 testosterone, but if your estradiol is super high, you will have a problem, okay? So yes, some will tell, okay, there is a testosterone estradiol ratio, but honestly, it's like golden zone is always the best thing, okay? So I would say if you have like 1200 testosterone, 35, 40 maximum estradiol, okay? So yeah, like I said, you need to decrease body fat, okay? This can improve DHT at least by 12-13%, okay? So it also affects SHBG dysregulation, okay? So another thing is, I had also many guys, I will also plan to make a video on carnivore, for example, SHBG, okay? So many guys on TRT, they try to, you know, stick to carnivore diet, and then what they see, really high SHBG levels, okay? So of course, if you take insane doses of testosterone and other hormones, you can or steroids, you can decrease SHBG significantly, yeah, but what's the point, okay? So the point is to really not stick to low carb diet, because you need carb for DHT, okay, even for cortisol, to lower cortisol, you know. So low carb means really high SHBG. I got many clients where I help to get off carnivore diet, because from long term it's not even diet, okay? So it's not a good for many other reasons, okay? So even like for T3 thyroids, and it affects T3, I have seen it in many clients, and T3 can really upregulate 5-alpha reductase enzyme, so you will have better conversion testosterone to DHT. But if you are on carnivore, most likely you even block the free T3, okay? So yeah, there are supplements, but not many guys know how to take it properly. Things like boron, magnesium, and so on, okay? So yeah, avoid excess polyphenols daily, okay? Chronic antioxidant, I had this in my other videos, and here is a really good thing, okay? So many guys on TRT, they believe they need aromatase inhibitors in order to get estradiol under the control, okay? The problem is, most likely when you use aromatase inhibitors, most of these guys, they crash themselves, okay? So suddenly joint pain, you know, brain fog, other things, you know, weak erection and so on. It's because you are blocking estradiol way too much. I personally don't like aromatase inhibitors. There are much better ways how to regulate estrogen, okay? So there are several ways really how to manage estrogen even on TRT, okay? Bile flow, okay? Improve bile flow, you will more likely get rid of the excessive estrogen, okay? So you need to support your liver, okay? So estrogen clearance, you need to support methylation, take a look at homocysteine level, okay? So sulfuration, yeah, glucuronidation, all these are helping getting rid of excess estrogen estradiols, okay? So guys, definitely there are also many good supplements you can use, even normal supplements, okay? So try to avoid DIM, okay? Because I already talked in my other videos, many guys take DIM, can blunt DHT if overused, okay? So if you eat cruciferous vegetable, it's, I think, better choice, okay? For some supplements, I don't like artificial doses, okay? Because they will do more problems, okay? Gut health, guys, is another great contributor to like lowering estradiol, okay? So if you have high beta-glucuronidase, okay, most likely your estrogen will be reabsorbed, okay, and this will suppress DHT, okay. There are many great things like Kestos, for example, okay, or anything that blocks glucuronidase or lower inflammation in your gut, okay. So if you need my help, you will find a link under this video, okay. So yeah, also redox matter, so pulses for DHT, but this is already for another video. I hope you like this. Let me know. Bye.